Hello, beautiful people. My name is Quavier. I am the creator of Juju Time, and I have for you all today a pick a card reading, okay? In this reading, we're going to be asking the questions of what is it that you need to currently transform in your life right now, all right? So this is a timeless message. But it will be a general message. Each pile is general. So as the cards begin to, well, as the messages come, take the messages that resonate with you. Get in touch with your higher self, so that way you can hear what it is that you need to hear for inside of this specific, in whatever pile that you choose for you, okay? So we're gonna have 3 piles, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So take a second and connect to yourself. Ask your higher self, what is it that you need to currently transform? And yeah, we'll get started. Okay, so I hope that you have picked your pile. You can go down below in the description and go to the timestamp of that pile. That way you can just skip right on ahead and hear the message that you need to hear, okay? So let us begin, of course, with pile 1. All right, so what does pile 1 need to currently transform in their life? I call on the spiritual guides of those watching for pile 1. Alrighty. Okay, so we have the 3 of spades. We have the Queen of Diamonds. Oh, that was okay, okay. And we have the 9 of Clubs. Alrighty. So for my pile 1s, the message here, the first thing that I heard was your approach to conflict. How you approach conflict. Yeah. There is this feeling as though when conflict tends to come up and rise up in your life, it may, for some of you, it may send off, like, of course, I think this is with most people though, but I definitely feel like this panic. And there's like this feeling as if you lost your magic, you know? It's like this forgetfulness of your power and your strength. It's this forgetfulness of your abundance. And this currently, within your life right now, this needs to change. How you approach conflict, what you, of course, need to do, what I'm feeling is draw from your strength and draw from your magic. Your guides want me to tell you that you have inherited abundance. You have inherited abundance. It is yours. So when you are in this mental state, in creativity, creativity, okay. So when you're in this state of being in this, in whatever conflict, whether it's in, once again, this is general, so whether that's mental conflict, a physical conflict, or however way, something needs to transform. Something needs to change with that. What else? Okay. Yeah. Also, this might be specific to a few people, but a few of you may be in business with another person, and the communication between however many parties that there are, but the communication between the parties needs to change. Yeah, there's some, let's see. Yeah, there's something regards to communication and partnership, whether it's a business partner, or I also hear conflict. I'll put that here so you can see it. Conflicts within partnerships, not listening, or I feel being stuck in a pattern of not moving, which of the next card that came out was the full moon, surrender to the divine. Okay, so this is yes, okay. This is asking for, in terms of how you will be easing into this transformation, ease into it with a surrender. Ease into it with a release, that your energy is valuable and should be contained. It should be protected. So if this conflict is, I feel like, draining your strength, or it's making you believe that you have no magic, whatever the outside conflict is, surrender to this idea that you have to confront that. Like that mentality, that thinking, there's a mental change of how you approach people, how you approach your own mind. There's just something about just, I feel like, letting it go and releasing, that it's not worth you feeling drained. Okay, now I also am getting this feeling like, yeah, but I can't walk away. Like the situation, I just can't walk away from it. And I'm sorry for that weird laugh. But it's strange sometimes when I get these feelings that I don't, that they're not mine. And anyway, but it's like this, yeah, but I can't move. I can't just run away from it. And no, for those that may have that feeling that comes up of like, I hear you, but I can't run away from it. No, it's not about running away, but it's about surrendering to the divine, conserving your energy, and remembering that you are abundant, and that you have magic, and that you have strength. Now, for those of you that have a magical practice, for those of you that have like, yeah, some sort of magic practice, whatever that magic practice is, this may be a calling for you that you need to work that magic. Yeah, that you have the strength, that you have built when using alchemy, and using your like emotional alchemy. You have built up all of that energy, all of that, whatever that conflict is rising out of you, right? You've built it up. And yeah, in the past, a few of you would direct it towards that person, or direct it towards yourself, right? But now it says, give it to the divine. Give it to your ancestors. Give it to your angels, whatever your practice requires, or whatever your practice, however way that your spiritual house is formed, right? Only you would know that. Within yourself, and of course within like, within certain African practices and sciences, you would have a special kind of divination done. Oh, okay. So for those of you that are in an African-based spirituality or science, reach out to someone that you trust, that can divine in that specific way to get to know your spiritual house. That's a very specific, if you've been thinking about it, then this is the message to let you know, like, yeah, it is time to do that. But yeah, pull from your, pull from your magic. Ooh, blew away. It just blew away there. Okay. All right, let's get one more card here. And there we go. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay, we got glamour. We got glamour, and it says, into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Your guides want you to take a step out of your situation. Take a step out of your conflict. Right now, you are in the middle of it, or you've been in the middle of it for a while, right? And there is this feeling of no foresight, like as though like I can't see what's in front of me. But then when I step out, I'm getting this feeling of, when I'm stepping out, now I can see. It's almost, what I'm feeling is like almost like an out-of-body experience, right? That instead of in the moment of just reacting, it's I'm feeling this moment of, okay, like absorbing, like listening, not absorbing what the situation is, but listening, and then really listening, you know? I'm feeling as though your guides are definitely guiding, giving you options, giving you whispers of possibility. And what I'm noticing in this picture, right, this individual here, they have a candle in their hands and they have a mirror, which are definitely useful tools. If you have a magical practice, you know what I'm talking about, and so we'll just leave it there. But yeah, so that is your message. That is that is what's being guided from your guides of what it is that you need to be transforming in your life, okay? That is good. All right, my beautiful people who chose number 1, I am so glad that you got this message, because the possibilities that are going to be opening for you when you start to approach your conflicts in a whole different mental way, I am excited. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited to witness that. Honestly, I'm excited to witness that. So if you start seeing those transformations in your life and you happen to remember this reading, yeah, like send a message to me. Send a message. I would love to know what possibilities opened up when you began to do that. Beautiful. In the description below, you can book a reading with me, a personal reading, to get more details upon these transformations. But yeah, I'm really excited for you, Pile Ones. I thank your guides, I thank my guides, and I will be talking with you all super soon, I am sure. Love and truth, beautiful beings. Hello, pile number 2. How are you all doing today? Let us get started calling in your spiritual guides of those that are watching this video. Okay, what does my pile 2s? What do you need to be currently transforming? Okay, we have the nine of spades. And we have the Jack of Hearts. And, oh, 2, okay, that was too many cards there. Okay. Once again, okay. All right. Oh, there we go. And we have the Ace of Diamonds. All right. So the first message, okay, yeah, the first message for my pile 2 is your need to transform your doubt. Having compassion for yourself. For my pile 2s, I have this feeling as though you can be extremely hard on yourself. And I'm feeling extremely hard that you may feel, you may get in these states where you're extremely hard on your past decisions. Yeah. Your guides want you to know that, one, they've always been with you. If those moments where you felt alone, or yeah, they've always been with you. They've always been holding space of this divine love for you. Okay? It's particularly especially for that message, I'm getting ancestors as well, that you were never abandoned. Okay? There's also a message of you having a wealth of knowledge, and in a way, you not tapping into it because of these doubts, because of these fears. You're very protective. I feel very right now I'm feeling like I'm needing to protect myself. I'm feeling like especially when it comes to like expression, you know, so you've had to protect yourself in many ways, and you've learned, my pile 2s, you've learned lessons. You've learned lessons to a point where you can write a book. And if you've been thinking about it, well then there you go. But you can write a book. You can write a book. You have a wealth of knowledge. Okay? You have a wealth of knowledge of how to just, or you're also learning it as well. At the same time, I feel like you have this knowledge, but then you're also like in the midst of learning it. But you have this wealth of knowledge that you can pull from, and it is your key to your transformation. It is your key to your freedom. But these doubts, have compassion for yourself. I'm also getting another message of, this one is a bit harder, but it's also the message of when people are doubting you. The message of compassion is of needing to transform, of what you need to be currently transforming in your life is still connected to compassion. Now, in this situation, if you're dealing with another party, another individual that is casting their doubts onto you, and it's making you feel a certain way about yourself. Now, this is a general message, so, and I know there's infinite amount of possibilities that could be going on in your life for that to be manifesting. But when those doubts start to cement themselves into your own mind, okay, have compassion for yourself, okay? Have compassion. I don't want to say have compassion for them, because once again, it's individual. This is that's very specific, that's very individual, and I would need to look a lot more deeper into you specifically. But as a collective, as a collective reading, pull from that knowledge within yourself. My pile twos, you don't only, I'm feeling like you do not only carry knowledge of this life, but you carry knowledge of past lives. You carry knowledge of your ancestors. However way your practice is set up, there is like this fountain of knowledge. And it's through this knowledge that opportunity will begin to be born, right? My pile twos, begin to transform how you approach building your life. It's like you are the master builder of your life. You are putting it all together. And so for my pile twos, there's a message that I'm okay. My pile twos, the message of starting with your mental foundation. Start with that mental foundation and begin to build. You have what's necessary for you to start opening those doors to those opportunities. But there is currently this need for you. Your guides are needing you to transform this doubt that has sort of seeded itself inside of your mind. This card that came out here is New Moon in Gemini. And I'm not sure if you can see that. I always say that every single video, but I really think you can't, but it's fine. It says communication is key. Communication is key. Okay. So in giving birth to this transformation, all right, being honest with yourself, stating clearly to your guides what it is that you are wanting and needing. There could be also, I'm feeling like a confusion of like, I'm actually not quite sure what it is that I want. That's okay, by the way. That's okay. But begin to communicate that. Communicate that, all right, so this woman online, her name is Quavier, she says, I have this book of knowledge. All right, guides, I would like access to this book because I don't know, and so I need to be provided what it is that I need to know, you know? That's okay. But begin to start communicating that. The card that came out just now is romance. And it says, romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. All right. This is bringing up, okay, you now have, okay. This is connecting, okay. This is going back to that compassion. This is going back to that compassion, but also there's a very, I'm getting this feeling of divine will, a feeling of how I don't know how to describe that feeling. How do I describe the feeling of divine will? That is great. But there's this this feeling of that despite your doubt, you have so much will. My pile 2, you haven't given up. You haven't given up, and you are not likely to give up. You are not going to be giving up because you feel that there is more. I'm definitely, yeah. You feel that there is more, but there's like this, well, what now? Okay? So what you need to transform once again, is start healing those neuron connectors in your mind that break, you know, start healing that, and that mental process of like, oh, I'm doubting myself, and like whatever mental process that you go through when you begin to doubt yourself, right? Begin to heal that and start healing those neuron connectors, so that way you can have a more healthier, stronger connection. Does that make, I hope, I don't know why, I'm talking about neurons and stuff, but I'm seeing like something connecting in your brain, like it was disconnected, and like now you're needing to like reconnect them because they're living, and you have the ability to do that. You can heal it. And it starts with having that compassion for yourself. Show the compassion to yourself what you would show to others is another message that's coming through, that you show a lot of compassion to other people, but sometimes in certain moments, especially moments of doubt of your power, of who you are, of what you should be doing, of what you can and cannot manifest, of your past, yeah, you become really hard on yourself, whereas to other people, you would have this like complete compassion for them. Because like I said, you've been there before. You've been there, done that. You bought the t-shirt. Why'd I say that? But you bought the t-shirt. That's why you are so compassionate to people and what they've been through, because you, once again, you have a book. Oh. But yes, you have a book. But alrighty. That is the message for my pile number 2s. That's a beautiful message. That is a beautiful message. And I am excited to witness how you begin to transform and step into who you are and what you are truly capable of what you're truly capable of building. I'm extremely excited to be a witness. So if in the midst of you going through this transformation and making these changes and you happen to remember this video, shoot me a message. I would love to I would just really love to hear it. All right. So, all right, my beautiful beings, love and truth to you, and I cannot wait to talk with you again in my next video. Goodbye. Hello, hello, my pile threes. How are you doing? How are you doing? All right, we already started. Whoa, okay. So I was going to say before this card came out is, what are you needing to currently transform? What is it that your guides are wanting you to currently transform? And the card that completely just flew out is the two of spades. Alrighty. Okay. And the Jack of Hearts. Yeah. Okay, and the Two of Clubs. Alrighty. So, with my pile threes, what you're being asked to currently transform in your life is related to peace. Your mental peace. Yeah, that's the message, the first thing that, especially when the first card came out, and it seems quite urgent. Your space of peace. I'm also getting this feeling as though you need a sacred space. You need a space that you go into, whether it's like mental, or there's like an actual physical space that you go to, but you need peace. All right, with my pile twos. Oh, pile three, I'm so sorry. I wouldn't be surprised if a few of you actually chose number two. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Alrighty, so the message of what it is that you need to be transforming in your life. I'm feeling hope. How you view how you be going forward, right? I'm feeling like my pile threes, you all are wanting to go by the book. I'm feeling like this, like you want instructions. You want to know, like, okay, first step, second step, third step. Wanting to control, wanting to have dominion, wanting to just get it right. You want to just get it right. And this is causing, in some of you, a lot of pressure. It's causing a lot of pressure regarding like your responsibilities, like this heavy, I don't want to say burden, but putting like this self-burden on your on you giving yourself this burden. Okay, so the message here of how to start getting to that space of peace, right, is having compassion. Is having compassion for yourself. Too many cards. Is having compassion for yourself as you are going down the road that you have chosen. Let's see. We have, oh, that card just flew out. You guys have cards flying everywhere. All right, the card that flew out is the blue moon. And it says, believe, you can't see it, but it says believe in the impossible. Alrighty, yeah, believe in the impossible. So my pile threes, you know, more or less, you all know that you are basically rebuilding your life. A lot of you know that you are, of what you are capable of, which is why there's this need to just get it right. Follow the book, don't make mistakes. I can't make them anymore, because you're over it. You guys are over it. You're completely over it. But this peace within yourself, within your mental state, is missing, right? And I'm also feeling like this need to control everything, because there's this fear of like, if you just let go just a little bit, everything's gonna fall apart. Like everything hard that you worked for will just not work. All right, so start getting into a new mental space of what peace means for you. That is what you need to be transforming in your life right now. Okay, the card that popped out here is passion. Rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. This is in a sense of you just letting go and believing. It's okay to want to control, especially when it comes to like your learning. When it comes to your learning, you know that is something that you need to continue doing. So yes, continue doing it, but there's this added pressure of being extremely hard on yourself, and it's not very peaceful for you. And it comes from fear. It really comes from fear. All right. Oh, yeah, okay. We got the King of Wands that came out for you all. And we'll do one more. And the Ace of Wands, yeah. You all are in the right headspace of this need to take action. Absolutely, you all are in this right mindset of needing to take action, and you are wanting to drastically, I feel, transform your life. Like I said, I'm getting this feeling of like we are rebuilding, and so get on board or leave me alone. There's also that as well. So there's, there is the sense of you all really being active, and this activity is something that your guides want you to continue on. It's okay to have this activity, but also rest is needed, right? Also, connection to your passions. What are your passions? Are you doing, I know you're working, wanting to improve, because you're wanting complete transformations, but are you doing the things that just make you smile? Are you doing the things that just light up your heart? Are you connecting to people that make you feel good? Or are you in this bubble of like, once again, it's okay that you are on this path of like go, move. But there's this need for you to also transform your connection to others. Ah, yes. I understand. Yeah. Your connection to others. I feel like these quarantine times, if you've had to quarantine, I feel like maybe this is for a few of you, but I feel like a few of you, it was a good thing. I think it was a good thing. I think it sort of lit a spark in your ass, and it sort of like was, it made you more motivated. It made you more motivated that you are your own liberator. And I think that is beautiful, that you have this very commanding, like, I'm gonna do this. And it's beautiful, okay? However, make sure that you are creating those peaceful spaces in your head with compassion for yourself, that you're connecting, that you are connecting to your passions. It doesn't, maybe your passions is connected to how you make money and stuff like that, and that's wonderful. But if it's not, you know, many of us have multiple passions. So make sure that you are, you know, those passions that create peace within you, that create harmony, create balance. See, it's, for my pile 3s, it's about balance for you. Begin to transform that. And it's this, for you, it starts in, it's starting in your mental space. It's starting in your mental space. Yeah. That's a good message. Yeah. You know, I'm excited to see how you are going to be resting. And I'm excited to see when you begin to make this transformation. I feel like this message might be a little bit like, you want me to rest? I'm on a roll. What do you mean? But hear me out. Hear me out. When you begin to truly believe in what you are going for and what is yours, what is inherited, what is coming your way, and you are sitting in that trust within that, and you take that time to rest, and you start to see how your life is becoming more balanced, and how that balance is starting to really transform your mental state, which of course is going to transform your physical surroundings. I am excited to be a witness to that state of rest and that period of transformation, you know. So if you happen to remember this reading, if you happen to remember it, definitely shoot me a message, because I would love to know how that rest transformed your life and made you connect on a deeper level mentally, not only with whatever that you're striving for, but also with yourself and with your passions and your belief. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, send me a message on that. That'll be quite beautiful. Yeah. All right, my pile 3s, that is your message. That is your message. Whew. Alrighty. Well, peace and truth to my pile 3s. I am wishing you peace and truth. Okay, so I will definitely be talking to you all in my next video. Peace and truth, all right? Bye-bye.